The question today, how prepared is our city when all those Rams and Patriots fans come to town? Well, CBS 46's Rebecca Schramm is live inside GDOT's Traffic Control Center, really the brain center for everything that's going to go on across the city. And Rebecca, we're talking about West Coast fans and East Coast fans all converging right here in Atlanta. How's that going to work?
Well, and here's the thing, Tracy, they're not just coming here for the game itself on February 3rd. You got to keep in mind, there are a number of pre-game events. We're talking about concerts and parties, that sort of thing. So they're really considering this a 10-day event that they've got to keep their eye on like they do every day with traffic here at GDOT's Transportation Management Center. The folks here want you to know they have been planning for the Super Bowl for nearly 2 years.
If you think Atlanta traffic is bad on a normal workday, just picture it with an extra 1 to 2 million people. That, ladies and gentlemen, is what we can expect as the host city for Super Bowl 53.
Our city is going to be under a microscope on a global level, so we've been working very hard to make sure that we're, dotting the I's, crossing the T's.
Natalie Dale is a spokeswoman for the Georgia Department of Transportation. She's warning people who live or work in downtown and midtown, as we get closer and closer to the game, traffic will get worse and worse.
Know what your options are as far as commute options, so you're not constantly stuck in traffic, because there will be traffic. There will be increased pedestrian traffic. So we need people to be safe and have a plan.
At GDOT's Transportation Management Center, teams from several agencies will monitor traffic around the clock. And if they spot gridlock on state routes, they'll take control of traffic signals and even pedestrian crossing signals if they have to.
That's one of the things that we've learned from other cities, is that you can plan. There are planned events. There are Super Bowl related events that are on the schedule. There are also going to be pop-up events. There are going to be private parties. There are going to be pop-up concerts. Sort of expect the unexpected.
So yes, starting this Saturday, GDOT is expecting heavy, constant traffic, especially between the airport and the city of Atlanta. So they're going to pre-position a lot of those hero units in that corridor so that they'll be able to pounce whenever there's a traffic issue. Tracy and Gravier?
Yeah, that's a good plan. And Rebecca, if we have some friends or say maybe even family that's coming out for the Super Bowl, what should we tell them to be prepared?
You know what? I would say to tell your friends to know this number, 511. If they have any sort of issue whatsoever, they can call that number. If they have a wreck, let's say, they can get a hero unit out to you pretty quickly. They'll even give you directions if you are lost. Second thing I would say to tell your friends if they're coming into town is that Georgia is a hands-free state. So if you're going to call 511 or any number for that matter, you've got to pull over to a safe spot first. You are not allowed to talk on the phone and drive at the same time. You're not allowed to hold that phone in any way. Yeah, so those are two pieces of advice, Tracy.
Yeah. Oh, we know those two things very well, Rebecca. We want everyone to be safe despite all that traffic in town. Thank you.